Hey everybody, welcome back. In my time, it hasn't been a ton of time since I spoke with you last, but we've gotten a lot done. We got all of our beans planted, and we are about 500 acres or so into our corn. We've got a couple big farms of corn this year, so we're getting after it. It's going to take a little bit to get her all finished up. You'd see, maybe see off to the west here, we're trying to beat some rain tonight. Don't think it's going to amount to a lot, but we just kind of like to get as much done as we can, especially after last year with the 4 months it took us to plant corn and beans. So I'm out on would be my home farm. This is what would have had manure on last fall. I worked this over the weekend with the mulch finisher and tractor. And Michael's got the first 40 done with it, and then there's obviously all the end rows with that. So I'm gonna come relieve him. He'll probably go get supper or something, and should finish this farm, at least according to Op Center, about 10 o'clock at night. So I will run until I can't run anymore, and then we might keep it going. There's a 240 across the road, my uncle's. We might start in on and get 80-ish acres or so 80-ish acres or so done, just to have a little more acres under our belt. Tomorrow looks nice, just this little chance of rain, but then after that it doesn't look like it's going to be real nice for a while. The next 10 days don't look all that great, so we're just we're not going to take any chances. We're going to get as much done as we can here now. I don't know if you can see the tractor coming across the field with the lights there. But we're gonna get as much done as we can. I'm gonna hop in and go back and forth for a while.
Go whatever speed you want to go.
Well, if it works, it works.
Working darn good.
I was not touching the steering wheel or the speed at all. We got turn automation working on the farm. That's really cool when it works. I don't know if that what I just had getting started off. Michael just kind of showed me what was what around the acreage, what we got to do. There's north end rows on that, but nothing around the rest of it. So just kind of explain how that works. Like I showed, we got turn automation working. That's working great. Auto tracking, population there. We got my downforce gauge wheel margin map up there is what that's tracking. We'll go to live where it's tracking me across the field. Connect mobile, 99.8% singulation, which is the best we've ever had with this planter and corn. Doing pretty good. The downforce, ground contact, everything's hitting dead on. Population's hitting right on. We're also going about 11 miles an hour, and that almost feels illegal compared to what we've been running, so that's pretty cool. But everything's working. Before I hopped in, I was doing some digging. Everything seems to be lining up and looking good out in the field. Other than that, nice and smooth. It's not nice and smooth on work ground. Tillage destroys structure no matter what it is. On our strip tilled farms, we're usually running on the residue yet, so I mean it's like glass riding across there. This is, you definitely notice the cap suspension working a little bit in the ILS, but you counter that with your John Deere massaging seats we got in here, and the cold seats on, because I'm warm yet, and I have a feeling, nope, climate control automation is on. It's a little warm, so we're going to turn that down to about 70 degrees. No hands. I'm not doing anything here. I got my foot up. My other hand's on the camera there. I'm not doing a thing. It's turning all by itself. Liner's putting itself down all by itself. And it's gonna go up to speed all by itself. That is freaking cool. Well, if you can see that little blue square at the top of the monitor, that means I'm being watched by either Dad or Jim or Michael. Remote display. Oh, they just left. They must have known I was talking about them. With John Deere Operations Center, we can drop in on the displays in our organization. So that'd be our combine, and both the tractors have new enough displays where we can drop in. We can be across the farm, we can be in another state altogether, and we can see what's exactly going on the monitors of the machines that we have in the field. Biggest thing there, I know I've used it a couple times this spring in helping my uncle set up guidance lines for tillage, and then if you need to fine-tune planter settings, I know Deere's going with their autonomous solution. You'll be able to adjust everything from Operations Center, the app, or your phone, or on the computer. I'm doing about, at 11 mile an hour, I'm doing about 53 acres an hour, but I don't think I will get done with this farm. We will just have to wait and see. It got really dark, and according to my phone, there's going to be rain starting in about 15 minutes. I'm waiting to hear back. I think I should probably pack it in. I don't really want to get this thing muddy. It's wet enough. I don't know if you can see the moisture. The darker parts of that is moisture that's up in the ground, so we're plenty wet already. We don't definitely need more. Got a lot of dust behind me, but really it's just the top about 1.5 to 2 inches that's dry. That's in direct sunlight and air all day. The rest of it's pretty saturated from this last year. We had a good couple shots of rain over the winter. Really dark now. I just parked on the side here. I'm not done, but I'm waiting on C to get 3 bags. Gonna fill the planter up, hopefully finish the farm. So I'll put 4 bags on, and I got a buddy riding along with me just in case. Didn't want him to leave him out in the rain. So he's got Passenger Princess in here with me. I don't know. My radar app is not promising. I think it backed off maybe half an hour-ish, and that's about what I got left here. So we're gonna fly. So I don't know, the radar's kind of spotty. Do have 90 acres done. I've got about 10 left to go, and I'm just getting close. I've got about 3-4 passes before I get to the acreage there, and then it's all a bunch of back and forth. Well, that rain fizzled out. I got the field done, just brought it back home. I think we're gonna call it a night just in case there is any more rain coming, but I think we'll get after it pretty quick in the morning. Sounds like we'll go out and do this 240 here, and then we're probably gonna go head over and do our corn on corn that we've got planned for this year. So I'll put this away quick, and I'm gonna check back with you guys tomorrow. Hi.
To do a strip till field, our corn on corn one that we it's been about a month ago, 4 weeks ago, that we put the anhydrous on this field in standing corn stalks. Never done that before. I think Garrett had a video a couple ago that explained that a lot, that we'd never done it, but we wanted to give it a shot. So we now comes the true test, see how it plants. There shouldn't be any problems, I don't think. Stalks yeah, I don't think we'll have battle the stalks or anything like that, hopefully. So here we go. Well, I got the field, all the end rows on and around the field here. I didn't need more than one thing going on when I was doing that. So darn dusty, I cannot really see back there, but strips look pretty good. Abundant moisture in the strip. Looks really okay, I guess. One thing I'm kind of worried about, there's a middle row in the back there that's running over a standing stalk, so I may have to take the gauge wheels off that row. It's the bean row. It's just it's propped up, but it still touches the ground. On a pass over there, it didn't look really good, so we'll see how that goes. Right now I'm probably off to the side of that a little bit, but yeah, I guess we're giving it a whirl, like I said in the video, and then hydrous. We moved 15 inches off the old row. Right here we're a little less than that, probably about 12 inches, 10 to 12 inches off the row, which should be probably fine too across the field. But back in the same tracks that the strip till tractor pulled the bar in, so stalks aren't such a concern here with this tractor. Yeah, sorry Garrett, I just realized that I did all the videoing looking at the lens. Yeah, so yeah, I didn't have a lot of good coverage there, but sorry about that. Well, here is the drone flying right there. There's Garrett. He's gonna kill me for messing that up. I'd been better off using my phone, Garrett. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. So, yeah, here we are. In the field, we strip till with anhydrous here about 4 weeks ago. Coming back and putting corn in the ground. Working well. Yeah. Got the row cleaners a little more aggressive than I was in bean stubble. That's done that direction. Looks pretty decent. Nice strips. Here probably won't be able to use much of the film I took or the video I took. I was looking into the wrong side of the camera. I was looking in over here the whole time. So there's all kinds of coverage of me talking about stuff out there. But it was looking back at my ugly mug, so yeah. Anyway, still on that same farm that has a little roll. Kind of like that we keep the stalks, keep the residue, hold the soil in place. Corn on corn. Corn price is easier to make a break-even cash flow on corn acre than it is soybean acre, so that's part of the reason. And we're a little long soybeans this year, so this got us a little closer to 50-50 on some corn. So not a big deal, but interesting. We'll get Garrett in action up here. Yeah, likes getting to ground level and taking pictures. I think this is for his Instagram, but don't know that for sure. Hey Garrett. There he is, right there.
Well, I got done editing and I realized that I had not given a Bible verse for this video, so it is later on, obviously, than when we planted corn, but I just come to you guys here quick and go through a Bible verse that's fitting for planting season. So I got done editing that and realized I hadn't left you guys with a Bible verse in the heat of battle. I didn't get anything recorded, but I got one now, and it relates very well to the planting season on the whole. It is from 1 Corinthians chapter 3 verse 7. So neither the one who plants nor the one who waters is anything, but only God who makes things grow. And that reminds me, and I remind people this too, and Dad said this for a while now, but people say pray for rain and pray for sunlight, and on our farm and our family, we've gone away from that. We say pray for favorable weather, because the rain's got to stop, the sun's got to stop sometimes, the heat's got to stop, the cold's got to stop. But God's in ultimate control. Pray for favorable weather, favorable crop growing weather is kind of the prayer behind that. But yeah, thanks as always for watching, everybody. If you made it this far, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, all that jazz. We'll catch you back next time. We're in for a good treat the next 2 videos in a row. Thanks, everybody.